Good morning, student. This is Nagendra Kumar, your computer teacher. I hope you all are fine and happy with your family. In last video, I had discussed the program on 2D array. Today, once again, I am going to discuss another program of double dimensional array. And my today's program is write a program in Java to create a 4 into 4 matrix and store the numbers in this matrix and display the sum of outer element of 4 into 4 matrix. See the simple input. Here I have input the element in matrix from 1 to 60, and the output, simple output of this, display the boundary of this matrix 1 2 3 4, then 5 8 9 12, then 13 14 15 and 16, and finally it display the sum of outer elements also, that is 1 0 2. So now let's discuss how to solve this problem. So first we declare the matrix with 4 row and 4 column. For example, m double square bracket is equal to new int 4 4, in first subscript 4 and in second subscript 4 for the rows and 4 for the column. Now we declare a variable that store the sum of outer element, and we initialize this sum with 0. Now we enter the elements in matrix using for loop. After entering the element, first we have to print the original matrix. Now our main task is to add the boundary or outer elements of matrix. So assign the outer loop to point the row and the inner loop to point the column of matrix, and traverse the each element of the matrix. Now take a condition. If the element lies in first row and first column, and also in last row and last column, it means these are the boundary elements. So in condition I have taken I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, the first row, and I is equal to 3, j is equal to 3, the last row and last column, and we have to add all the elements to the sum, inside the sum. In this we got the sum of all the outer or boundary elements. Now print the outer matrix using for loop. Okay, and finally we have to print the sum of elements of outer matrix. So student, let's start the coding of this program using Module3. So first import java dot util dot star java utility package, then class outer sum, then curly brace, then public static void main. After that scanner, declare the object of scanner class, new scanner system dot in. Then we have to declare I and j for the two variables and one sum that store the addition of boundary element. Now system dot out dot ln enter the elements in the 4 into 4 matrix. 4 into 4 matrix. Then we start the first loop for I is equal to 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. Then within this another for loop, j is equal to 0, j is less than 4, j plus plus. J plus plus. After that m, then first subscript is I, then second subscript of j, then in dot next int. By this we can input the elements one by one in double dimension matrix. Now first we have to print the original matrix. System.out.println the elements of 4 into 4 original matrix are now again we have taken the first loop, I is equal to 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus, then curly brace, then second loop for j is equal to 0, j is less than 4, j plus plus, and then curly brace, then we have to print the elements by system.out.print m I j plus. In double quotes I have taken a tab space. After each element you take a tab space, and before that closing the second outer loop we have to system.out.println to print line after each row, system.out.println. In this way I have print enter the element in matrix, and also we have to print the matrix. Now system.out.println the boundary elements of matrix are again for I is equal to 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus, then curly brace, then second loop for j is equal to 0, j is less than 4, j plus plus, then curly brace, and within this we have to check the condition for the boundary element. If I equal to 0 or j equal to 0, then I equal to last element 3, last I is equal to 3, last column, and then or j equal to 3. Put the gap between the or in this I have taken condition where the row is 1 and row is the last, that is 3. Then we have to print system dot out dot print and we have to print element m I, then j, then plus, then I have given the tab space after each element. Then we have to also sum is equal to sum plus m I and j. The system dot out dot println print the your outer matrix, and within this sum we store the sum of boundary element. Print, that is /t. Finally we close the inner loop, and after the inner loop I have to print system dot out dot print ln each line after the each column, and finally we have to print system dot out dot print ln the sum of the outer elements, double quotes, then the outer elements. Then finally we close the main method and then class. In this way we have first write the code, then find the error, we have to compile it. We got the error. Here I am missing the semicolon in this place. Sum is equal to sum plus m I and j. In if, then it is else part. In this way we rectify the error. Once again I have to compile. No error in this program. Now we have to execute this program, and it asks the elements in 4×4 matrix. So I have start entering the element 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then 16, and now it displays the first original matrix, then the boundary elements of the matrix, and the sum of the outer elements is 1, 0, 2. In this way we input the elements inside a 4×4 matrix, then display the boundary elements and also display its sum of boundary elements. So students, that's all for today. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.